Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you my planner kit lineup for the month of April, and I store my lineups in these Avery binders separated by season with my Planner Kate sticker, and I have them partitioned out behind an Erin Condren monthly color themed, I guess you can say, divider. I do still have my March kits in here. I am a bit behind on planning, so just ignore that. Let's get into April. For the first week of April, starting March 31st, actually, I am using this Summer in Provence kit from Pink Planner Shop. It is a printable, which you'll notice that it is actually not cut. So my silhouette was having major issues on the day that I print and cut this. I could not figure it out. I was getting very frustrated. So I just decided to cut out by hand the outside, and then I would cut by hand when I laid down the base, or when I laid down the stickers, really. And now that future me is at the point where I'm using this, I am regretting it. Now, you can say, like, yeah, it is a printable, I can just reprint and recut it. Yes, but I really don't like wasting ink, sticker paper, time, etc. So I'm going to leave it as is and just cut them by hand again, because I hate wasting things. So I'm going to do that. So that's going to be a very interesting week to plan. We'll see how that goes. I do have this extra that was from the Scribble Prints Co. Summer in Provence kit. The coloring is slightly different, again, because this is a printable, and also probably because the two shops probably edited it a little bit. I don't know. But I loved this girl here, and the way that she used that girl in the kit was here. So I got this from SPC. And then the foil that I'm using also is actually from SPC. It is in silver. It is her floral foil bundle. So you just have the 2 sheets of overlays and then the washi. I took out the underlays and scripts and stored them elsewhere. So yeah, this will be silver. I don't know if I'm going to purchase special underlays for this or not. TBD, probably just some bougie boxes. Again, trying to use what I have and make nothing go to waste. For the first full week in April, it's actually the week of Colton and my dating anniversary. So I am using the Cyber Monday mystery from 2022. I believe it's in shop. I think she calls it like game night or something like that. It's obviously a game night kit. My husband and I love playing games, so that's why I chose to use this kit for this week in honor of that. So this is the ultimate kit, and then I decided to pull in 2 different foils. The first one is rainbow and the second is black. So I just have a bunch of random items. So first are my random black items. These have nothing to do with game night or anything specific. They're just black. Oh, a few more from Plannahannah. Some of those are from Scribble Co. Some are from Plannahannah. And then the second foil that I am using is rainbow. So here are some random rainbow foil items that I have from SPC and Plannahannah. And then the rest are a game night theme. So I have 2 sheets, one underlay, one overlay with game night themed, and then another one from Plannahannah. This was a freebie, I believe, and it is in black. So I decided to pull that in as well. So these are really the only game specific items that I have. Everything else will be from my collection. Up next for the week of Easter, I am not using a specific Easter kit, but this kind of reminded me of spring baking, which was kind of giving me Easter vibes. It is baking from Pink Planner Shop. And again, this is another kit that on that same day, I got frustrated with my silhouette. So I decided to cut everything by hand for this one. It looks like I did alter some of the sheets a little bit to fit more with how I use it. Not so much. I think it actually was just that one sheet maybe. Oh no, this one too. I like when I do that. But anyway, so this will be another interesting week to plan. And I chose 2 different foils to use. The first one is Olive, which I just grabbed a bunch of random Olive items from my collection. I absolutely love Olive. This is probably one of the most underrated foil colors, honestly, ever. So I pull in Olive every chance I get. And then the other one that I decided to pull in is Navy. I think it works really well with, obviously, the navy in the kit. So these are just some random items that I purchase pretty much every color foil that I choose to use. And then I also got the baking bundle from Planet Hannah. So the overlays are just generic, not specific to baking, which is interesting. The baking bottom washi, which again, this one's generic, which I probably won't use this one since I think it's a little busy, honestly. I will use the baking one, and then I'll probably pull in an olive one to replace this from one of the other sheets. The underlays, which are baking specific, but they're more dessert rather than baking, but that's fine. And then this is in every, oh no, this is the headers, which is just the confetti, the icons, and then this is the sheet that's in every foil bundle. So again, olive foil paired with navy foil, most of which are from Planet Hannah with some from Planner Pixie Co, because their olives are actually the same color. Then finally, for the final week in April is actually my wedding anniversary, which will be officially 1 year married to Colton, which is very exciting. I can't believe it's already been a year. And for our anniversary, I wanted to do like a popular pop culture kit. So I chose Grease from Planner Pixie Co. This also was a printable. This was printed on the same day, but I cut it after I figured out how to fit it. It was a dumb user error. Figured it out, and this one actually is cut properly, so I will not be hand cutting this, which I'm happy for. So, and I actually chose Grease one as one of my favorite movies of all time. Danny and Sandy are probably one of the most like classic pop culture couples out there, and also our exit song, like once we like, you know, you may now kiss the bride, we kiss, and then we walk back down the aisle. It was to We Belong Together from Grease. So it holds a special place in our hearts. So I wanted to use this for our first year. So this again is a printable kit. So any weird, oh, see, it's not all the pages printed. So this must have been in the middle of when I figured it out, because this page, these two pages are not cut, but this one is. So interesting. I must have figured it out somewhere in between this, but either way, so any of that error, again, it was user error, nothing to do with the printable shops. It was 100% me. So I have these add-ons, which now that I'm looking at it, these add-ons don't have any cut lines. What the heck? Okay, past me was lazy, and now current me is a little annoyed. But anyway, her printables come with like 1,000,001 sheets. I don't even think I printed all of them, but I did print on, oh, I did, I must have, because I normally don't use this sheet, so I must have just printed all of them. Oh, there's two. Interesting. Anyway, add-ons. And then she also came out with special Grease foil, so I decided to pick those up. So this is, oh, that's right, she doesn't name them, she numbers them. So there's basically, I'm going to call them Grease 1, Grease 2, Grease 3, and then the bottom washi overlay, which is 2 song lyrics. So Summer Love and Happy a Blast, Summer Love and Happened So Fast, and then Grease is the word that you heard. It's got groove, it's got meaning. And then those were all that I had. So I wanted to pick up something else. I didn't want to just do a generic red or just a generic bundle. I wanted something kind of associated with it. So I decided to incorporate a foil bundle from Planet Hannah, also in Pixie Red, if I didn't say that already. Her music bundle, I thought that would work well, since obviously it is a musical, and she didn't really have any Grease or like a 50s specific themed kit. She might have had, she had a lot of like groovy 70s things. I don't think she really had any 50s things. So I decided to just pull in music and Pixie Red again. So you have your overlays, the washi, which I will only use one of these, and then one of the quotes, and then I have enough stickers in here to use twice, so I'll figure that out. Some overlays, header overlays, icons, underlays, and then the scripts and dots. So I will incorporate both of these together, so I'll use probably half and half. No, I have more grease stuff, so I'll probably use like 4 music overlays, and then the rest will be grease items. So very excited for this kit. So that is everything for this month. Just to recap, I am using Summer in Provence from Pink Planner Shop with some silver foil. For the week of my dating anniversary, I am using the Cyber Monday Mystery from 2022 from Squirrel Prince Co. with black and rainbow foil. For the week of Easter, which I'm using a non-Easter kit, Baking by Pink Planner Shop with some olive and navy foil. And then finally, for the week of my wedding anniversary, I am using grease from Planner Pixie Co. with some sparkly or red pixie, whatever you want to call it, foil. So that's everything for my planner kit lineup this month. Let me know if you guys are twinning on anything down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.